What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and this one I want to give you guys a quick update on the markets. Let me just mention that I am not a financial planner, and also if you guys can, please smash the like button. I just want to apologize real quick. I was having some technical difficulties again with YouTube, and this video is going to be uploaded very late, like right as the market opens, and I'm very sorry about that. I just want to give you guys a quick update on how things are looking, what to watch for when Jerome Powell starts his testimony. So just as a reminder, we just had Barr start their speech, not really affecting the market too much. But then at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Jerome Powell's testimony, not to mention some bill auctions at 11:30, and then we have Bowman giving a speech at 1:30 p.m. Now, Jerome Powell's testimony at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes after the market opens, is going to be very significant because what Jerome Powell says could have a big effect on the markets, and it's going to help us understand monetary policy a lot better. Jerome Powell is going to be speaking in front of many important lawmakers. He's going to be giving a speech in the beginning. Then he's going to be answering a lot of questions. He's going to be questioned very hard today. He's going to be once again talking about monetary policy, banking regulations, the fight against inflation, and also there's going to be a lot of congressional members there who may get very political with things. So it's going to be kind of intense. With Congress members being there and more lawmakers, this could cause some very interesting volatility. Jerome Powell has to go off the script and actually answer some questions. So this may cause some very interesting moves. So I can't wait to see what Jerome Powell has to say. If Jerome Powell is more dovish, okay, if he says things that the market likes about how inflation is going down, the Fed's making progress and such, that could be more bullish for the markets. If he's more hawkish and says things such as the fact that the Fed has to be careful, there could be contractions coming, unemployment's going up, or anything like that, the market could get a little rug pull. So you want to be open-minded to everything. For Tesla, if Jerome Powell is more, dovish, we could be looking for a test of 253. Break this, I'll be looking at some balance flow around 256. And then if Jerome Powell's more hawkish, if Powell says things that cause the market to get a rug pull, watch 250 on Tesla. If we lose, this will be dipping all the way back down towards 248 and then 245. We're kind of in the middle consolidating right now, so we'll just have to give this some time. SPY has been kind of holding up, kind of consolidating as well between 555, 556 and 556.6. That's what I'm kind of seeing right now on SPY. If we break 556.6, I'll be looking for 557.5. And we're just kind of stuck in the middle, going back and forth and back and forth. We're also trying to hold our 20 EMA quite nicely. So we'll have to see how things go. As far as Tesla goes, I just want to mention that, or not Tesla, but the market goes. It all depends on Powell. If he gives us the rug pull, make sure you watch 555 and 554.5. And if he pumps things, we're going to be going all the way up to 557.5. From a technical standpoint, SPY is looking very bullish, making higher highs and higher lows. So it favors 557.5 or higher, even getting closer to 560. We'll see if that ends up being the case. It depends on what Jerome Powell says, but technicals do favor that. Nvidia is testing 130. If we get the rug pull, we'll be tipping down to 129 and eventually back down towards 128. And if we keep going, I'll be looking for basically 131.5 and 133. Overall, Nvidia looks more bullish, making higher highs and higher lows as it's attempting to break past the 130s. But this also depends a lot on what Jerome Powell says. For Bitcoin, we're dipping just a bit. Make sure you watch this support around the 50 EMA at 57,000. If we bounce off this, we could continue higher, forming like a nice double bottom for this thing to continue to push. So we have a nice potential pattern forming. We need to bounce off 57,000, start pushing up for 60,000. If we lose 57,000, we could be dipping back down. So I'll be watching to see if that ends up being the case or not. That's going to be pivotal as well. So we'll be watching to see how that ends up going. For the QQQ, we basically have support currently around this 498 area. If that fails us, watch 497, then 495 and 494. Losing 494 would turn us very bearish. And for bullish, we're going to be looking for 500 plus. This chart's favoring trying to go up to 500 at least. I think it's a very psychological level. I think the QQQ is going to go a little higher, so I'll be watching to see if that ends up being the case. Apple's also kind of consolidating. If we lose 227, we'll be dipping back down to 226.7, followed by 225. If we're bullish, you want to see this breakout towards 230. This is also favoring the upside as a stronger possibility. Just for a few more, the market's about to open, guys. We have a head and shoulders like structure on Coinbase. We need to reclaim and get above this trend line to go back up to the 230s. If we fail to do so, if we fail to get above this white trend line, we're going to be dipping back down, all the way back down towards this 216 area. For Amazon's also kind of stuck in the middle. If we break past 200, we'll be looking for 202. If we reject off 200, we'll be tipping back down. We're kind of in the middle right now. I'm just going to give this some time just to see how things progress, but look for a big test on Amazon at 200. Meta is trying to rebound. Going to be looking for basically 535. If that breaks, look for 540. It is looking a little bit more bullish to me. Microsoft is kind of shuffling right here. Make sure you watch 466 as support, then 464 with 468 as resistance. I think we're just going to shuffle and trade sideways for the time being. And we have basically Google trying to rebound in the morning. I'm going to be looking for a test of 192.5. That's where we have this imbalance up here. So I'll be watching to see how that ends up going. With that being said, guys, I'm going to conclude the video from here. Sorry, I'm uploading this kind of late. We had some technical difficulties, but I'll be back very, very soon. Get ready for Jerome Powell's speech in about half an hour at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll see you guys very soon on the next one. Thank you for listening, and peace out.